Marvel's alternate dimensions, like in the What If series, is kind of changing what we thought we knew about the limits of the Marvel Cinematic Universe characters, possibilities for the future. Obviously, the main universe characters do not scale to these characters because of different events that happen differently than the other characters and etc. This Doctor Strange could possibly be a glimpse in the future of what the canon main continuity movie Doctor Strange could be in the future. But you guys already know he's a sorcerer. He has a lot of the same abilities as the normal Doctor Strange, such as martial arts skills, light-based magic, shield, just like the other canon Strange, astral projection. He has access to the mirror dimension, just like the normal Strange. Can teleport folk in his house if he wants to. Cloak of levitation, just like standard Strange. And all the main stuff we've seen Strange do in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But in this What If, he actually has a lot more experience. He's even faced against Dormammu in this What If too, so further implying that he's went through the same events as the main Doctor Strange one did. Going with the Ancient One on the hospital bed.
And the Ancient One was lost.
Even against Dormammu. So yeah, he did all the major events. You get it? That the main one went through. In this universe, his car crash resulted in the death of Christine. Yes, this Christine from the Doctor Strange movie died in this universe. Doctor Strange couldn't let it go, so he ended up messing up reality by using the time stone too much, creating branches in time. Yikes. Can you really blame him for wanting to change this though? Him tinkering with time, they literally stated that will weaken the very fabric of the universe. Trying to change an absolute point in time is very risky. It's literally a threat to the universe, reversing an absolute point. Thus is when he started off his journey of trying to gain more and more power to change whatever he needs to. The main thing that makes him so much more powerful than the standard MCU heroes is that he literally looked for lost libraries. The lost library of Cagliostro from the past no longer is in the present. So for Doctor Strange to even, in the main continuity, to even reach this guy's level, he would have to do what this one did, like going in the past to look for lost library in Cagliostro. Magicians usually specialize in blast power. Strange is no exception, being able to do some form of telekinesis, one could say.
Okay, transmutation, telekinesis, teleportation.
Transmutation, telekinesis, teleportation, time manipulation, all the spells he probably already knows. He absorbed other beings. Once he learned the spell of absorption, that was the main difference. One of the beings he summoned, they never really stated the name, but a lot of people believe that this being is Shumagorath, the cosmic being. He was so powerful, he couldn't even absorb him on his first try. He had to absorb other beings first and then come back to this same being. He was trying to get the power of these beings like this via power absorption. This is how he looks in comic lore. Is this the same being? We don't really know, but my guess is that a being like this, to give him this much power, would make sense if it was Shumagorath. Who knows though? It was implied he was too much. We have no idea the length of how many spells this guy actually knows, because he's been doing this for so long. He even stated he doesn't even care if they surrender their power no more. He's just going to take it. Absorbing different beings, started compiling them, stockpiler, and that's how he got this cape. No telling what these creatures can do either. See what I'm saying? Fusing with them. Fusing with multiple mystical beings. Too many to even count. He was getting so powerful, he could even sense the Watcher, a cosmic being. They're letting you know you're getting pretty high up there in the cosmic being hierarchy if you can sense beings that you shouldn't be able to sense. He absorbed so much. There's no way this show can show all of what he absorbed. Look at the time going by. Time skipping all these different beings. Over time, now he went after the being that he couldn't absorb at first. Now that he's accumulated all this power. Sliced off a piece of the tentacles. Talking about powered up. Just to give you a representation of how much time Doctor Strange took absorbing different beings throughout the years. He literally did it for centuries, because this being that he met at the beginning of this absorption journey was this young, but by the end of his journey, he was this old. Doctor Strange used magic to keep himself frozen in time. The other sorcerer actually he lived his life out and got older. He'd been absorbing beings for freaking years and centuries, guys. Heck, Strange was so powerful, he even offered to make him live forever or longer.
But I can reverse this. You will live forever.
The Ancient One actually split this universe of Doctor Strange into two, like that. Two separate timelines to occur in one universe. Very dangerous. Reversing an absolute point will result in a temporal paradox that will result to destroying the entire universe. More proof again. Spent centuries, sacrificed everything for Christine, getting more powerful with these different creatures. Strange can shoot straight full-blown energy blasts. To what are these energy blasts made of? We have no idea based on all these creatures he's absorbed though. Seems to be able to spam them as well. Can turn his body into different parts of the creatures. Can summon beings at will. See what I'm saying? Can even catch energy blasts. Merging with these higher beings seemed to make his durability a lot better too. Not to mention he can do like protection spells on his skin to make his durability even better, even if he doesn't have shields up. Him looking like this kind of reminds me of comics, how he used to merge with abstract entities. Like the time in comics where he actually merged with cosmic beings like Eternity, so. Even though this universe was collapsing apart, he still survived the destruction of the universe though. That's how powerful he got. Being able to use magic spells to make a pocket dimension, to seal himself away from the danger. Sometime throughout his centuries of studying, he even came across information about the Watchers, so he even knows about the Watchers' existence from studies. He even said he read about them.
I read about you, sensed your presence.
This version of Strange is so powerful, if it wasn't for him, there's no way the Guardians of the Multiverse would have been able to stop Infinite Ultron. Infinite Ultron got so powerful in this What If series. The Watcher, a cosmic being, even though he transcends time and space, knows every possible what if, what's supposed to happen, what's already happened, what's going to happen. Yet, he couldn't predict the power of Ultron because Ultron transcended space and time to the point where the Watcher didn't even know what was going to happen next. You can sense characters like the Watcher who exists outside of space and time that sees stories as a narrative. That's insane. He started sensing it.
Unattainable level of consciousness. See you. Our universe is beyond my own. I've seen everything. Ever will happen. Ever could happen. What the hell is this?
This is the first time in the whole series that the Watcher got confused because there was a point where he couldn't even predict what was going to happen next. Ultron even breached this space that only the Watcher's supposed to be able to be in. This giving him access to other universes. He's doing things that the Watcher thought, even by the Watcher's limitation, thought should be impossible. It's also implied these Infinity Stones don't have the same weakness as the other universe Infinity Stones where it only works in one universe. Ultron consistently shown to use these stones in different universes. This same Watcher was able to block a blast from Ultron powered by all these stones, matching the godlike Watcher himself through universes, even biting a galaxy apart, causing retcon punches. Like what? Time and space being affected by each punch. Ultron even stated the boundaries of the multiverse are irrelevant to beings like the Watcher and Ultron at this point.
No one can stop me now.
With the multiverse at his disposal, the Watcher literally had to go ask for help from, you guessed it, from Doctor Strange of that ended universe. That's how powerful he is. The fact that Watcher went to him for help, what does that say about him? Along with the other members, but like Doctor Strange was the essential part of the group. Without Doctor Strange, these Guardians of the Multiverse wouldn't be able to take on Ultron. He placed protection spells that can endure galaxy levels of destructive power, or based on how strong Ultron was, universe blasting away power, adding to their durability. Because without it, they wouldn't be a nothing to Ultron. This is proof when Ultron tried to crush them with debris, protected them all. They even compliment him saying, yeah, you weren't kidding about a protection spell. The spells this Strange knows is epic. Like, he was able to duplicate Mjolnir so it can hit Ultron a whole bunch of times. Like, are you serious? Talk about teamwork. He can summon any entity he has inside of him at will, basically a part of him. With Flame Blast, I'm assuming. Look at this blast Ultron did. He basically stated that destroying galaxies is nothing to him. Keep in mind that the Milky Way galaxy is 100,000 light years wide. The Milky Way galaxy has at least 500 solar systems, but some scientists even estimate that there are 10 of billions or solar systems in our galaxy, perhaps even as many as 100 billion solar systems in our galaxy. He even says, I can destroy galaxies, aka more than one, with a thought. Yet this spell that Doctor Strange used on these heroes was able to endure all of this force that Ultron put out, saying, why won't you die? Like, look how wide the explosion is. It absorbed a galaxy-wide blast. It wasn't much context, but I'm wondering if that galaxy-wide explosion actually added on to how much power he actually has on his own when it comes to blast power, or raw power in general. He's immune to time manipulation because he has the time stone, nullifying the time effect. He countered him by summoning more power, too much power, slams him to the ground. Hybrid form of all these creatures he's absorbed, he's just dangerous. Can you shoot blasts like this? As well as making him restrained. Ultron said it himself, if I destroy you, you all fall, letting you know that Strange was the reason why this is such a hard matchup. He's like the ultimate support character here. Anything Ultron dishes, they can take thanks to Doctor Strange. See what I'm saying? The power. They defeated Ultron and Killmonger got the stones. Yeah, Strange is also the reason when Killmonger went haywire with the stones, he was able to seal them up yet again. Now he has to watch over this in his pocket dimension. This is probably the mightiest superhero we've seen in the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse at this point. Until the main universe, Doctor Strange absorbs this Doctor Strange or something crazy, or main universe Doctor Strange starts absorbing beings into his body or something, or the future of Doctor Strange is looking bright, regardless of how you look at it, man. What if the alternate universe Doctor Strange is definitely stronger than the main universe Doctor Strange as of right now? Will that change? Who knows? Honest, this Doctor Strange should be at least universal, being able to blast away universe. Heck, the fact the Watcher trusts Doctor Strange, this version of Doctor Strange, to watch over the Infinity Stone, letting you know how powerful Doctor Strange is. One of the few people that the Watcher trusts to do something that literally caused the being, these Infinity Stones literally caused the being to transcend the bounds of space and time to be able to sense the Watcher and all this craziness. Heck, even Doctor Strange got crazy to the point where he could sense the Watcher too, though. You see what I'm saying? It gets crazy. But respect Doctor Strange, whether it be comic book version, whether it be the main universe version, which we're going to see more feats of, or this alternate what if universe version of Doctor Strange. You have to respect it.